The reading section for the ACT is composed of 2 subscores to compile your total score. There are 4 passages. 2 are from arts and literature. 1 will be a prose fiction passage that looks like any novel or short story you may read. The second will be something from the humanities, art, music, dance, something along those lines. The second subscore is social studies and sciences. Social sciences will be anything we teach in our social studies department: sociology, psychology, economics, poli-sci, government, anthropology. The natural sciences are something to do with nature: biology, chemistry, physics, ecology, earth science. Each passage will be roughly the equivalent of 2 pages of college-level text. That's 750 words. It will be organized by reading difficulty, easiest to hardest. Usually you can count on the prose fiction passage being first and the science passage being last, but that doesn't always happen. There are 10 multiple choice questions about each passage. The questions are also arranged from easiest to hardest. 14 of the 40 questions are explicit questions. They will refer directly to the passage, and you can find the answer in the passage. 26 questions are implicit or reasoning questions that call for answers you have to reason out by interpreting ideas, making generalizations, making an inference, or drawing a conclusion. Remember, the focus is objective. It's on what the author thinks and says, not what you think the author ought to say. Remember to pace yourself. You have roughly 9 minutes per passage. Spend no more than 5 of those minutes reading. Each multiple choice question should take you roughly 30 seconds. That gives you plenty of time. Familiarize yourself with the directions beforehand and notice any changes that may be announced on testing day. Make sure you understand. Decide whether you're going to use an underlining technique, which is similar to highlighting, but you aren't allowed to highlight on the ACT. If you do decide to underline, make sure you're only underlining key ideas and phrases. It's time-consuming, so if you do this, use it sparingly. You can decide not to underline anything and use the time you save for extra reading time or studying the questions. You can underline answers only if you choose to read the questions first. I suggest using check marks to save time. Put a check mark either over a term or at the end of a line so you know to go back to it. That way you're not wasting time underlining the whole passage. Decide whether you're going to read carefully from the start to the finish of the passage. This may not be your best technique if you are a slow reader. You can skim for the general idea, which saves time. If you are a quick reader, you can skim and then read carefully. It will still take you more time, but it is the most thorough way to do this.